Hey, welcome back. I have some new news for you. Now, I just ordered a M4 MacBook Air 16 gig 512 and midnight. I kind of like the dark colors. The only one I like better is the Starlight, which I'm giving to my wife now. So anyway, the point of this video is I have some really good news for anyone buying a new MacBook Air M4. And that is, if you use the iVanki 20-in-1 Fusion Max 1, right? And I did video on that. I'll post it, or you can just look at my channel. Now the MacBook Air M4 has two Thunderbolt 4 ports. Now, people didn't realize that the previous M3 on down MacBook Airs, they only had Thunderbolt 3 ports. And now they can do a lot of things, but they're not true Thunderbolt 4, which is what this dock was made for. So now, if you have one or you're looking for a dock for your MacBook Air, this one would be a really good choice if you're going to go multi-monitor, right? You need a lot of ports, especially people who want the SD and mini SD ports right there on the front. It'll do 6K videos. It supports what is it, the HDMI, and if you don't like HDMI, which I don't really like it, but I use it, they also support the USB-C to the monitors, right? The good USB, not the crappy slow stuff. So I'm really looking forward that now I can hook my new MacBook Air M4 right up to this dock, have all my drives connected right through the dock, right? So I don't have to do anything. Just plug it in and I'm ready to go. Both monitors. And with the new MacBook M4 or MacBook Air M4, you can have the screen still open. It doesn't require you to clamshell. It doesn't require you to close the MacBook to have the screens working. Now you can have two screens and the MacBook Air open at the same time. And all you can do is plug in those two USB 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports that connect to the iVanki dock. Boom. Your whole desk setup. No difference than plugging it into a MacBook Pro. No difference. So that's a lot of connectivity you're going to get from this little iVanki 20-in-1. I mean, you got so many ports on this thing, right? And it's self-powered, which is great because you don't want to suck power out of a little MacBook Air, right? So this thing's self-powered. And when you plug it into the iVanki through USB 4, it's going to charge your MacBook Air. You don't even have to plug it in, right? It'll charge because the iVanki has what, like 186 watts of power coming into it. So yeah, it'll power your plugged in SSD devices, USB devices, whatever you plugged into it, it's self-powered. So it's not sucking power from your MacBook Air, and it's charging your MacBook Air probably better than the 35 watts that you're getting from your little charger, which, by the way, I have to give it that stupid little, dual USB charger that I got it with my MacBook Air M3. That thing, it charges that MacBook really fast. So, but yeah, you know me, I'm the speed demon. So I bought a couple of these 128 watt chargers that have 3 ports, right? A 65 watt port that you can plug into your laptop, a 45 watt port that you can plug into whatever you want, right? Your iPhone or your iPad or, whatever. And then it has a USB-A through 3.0 that has like an 18 watt port that you can plug in all at the same time. So I kind of carry around in my bag because, the 35 watt charger is nice. But with this thing, I can charge that little MacBook Air super fast at, 65 watts. But anyway, I was, getting off on a tangent. My point was that I still love the iVanki dock. It has so many ports, so much capability, and because you can just use Thunderbolt 4 cables, really good Thunderbolt cables. I suggest buying them from iVanki, right? It's their dock, and they suggested those cables. Whatever. They work, right? So no problems with power delivery or speed or anything. I just love it because now I have my whole desk setup plugged in, right? Everything's plugged in, the USB or the SSD drives. I have 2 of them, right? 2 terabytes each. So that's 4 terabytes. And I have some other things that I charge from here. Like I can charge my mouse, right? I have the Logitech Master 3S, and I can just charge it. I have a keyboard from Apple, right? The USB, and just plug it into the iVanki and charge it right here. I don't have to, find another port or plug something in. No, it's just right in front of the keyboard, and I can charge both of them at the same time. And charge the laptop. When I had my MacBook Air or my MacBook Pro connected to the iVanki, I didn't even use a power cable because it charged my laptop. So I was running on power the whole time. And 2 monitors. I have 2 4K monitors, right? And my speaker system uses a audio jack, right? It's not Bluetooth. Bluetooth has too many issues, and the sound quality isn't as good. So I use the Klipsch THX sound system, and it uses a mini jack, right? And the iVanki has the jacks on both the front and the back, and you can use them at the same time. So like if you plug your sound system like I have in the back, right? Because I don't need microphones through my sound system. I still have a port on the front. I can put headphones on that have microphone, plug it in, and now I have mics and sound through the iVanki, and my sound system is plugged in through a different port, and they both work at the same time. So anyway, I'm getting along, so that's my report. Is that yeah, I'm really excited because now I've got a MacBook 4 uh, Air that has two Thunderbolt 4, and everything will plug in just like a MacBook Pro, and I can keep the lid open. So if I want to do some, video editing or something on the fly, or I want to transfer something or watch it when I've done something, off the desktop, I can just plug it in and I can watch it on my big 4K displays, do editing on those big displays. And yeah, it's going to be great. So I hope you use one of those because I love it. Actually, I'm hoping, because I have a Mac Mini Pro, right, which has the Thunderbolt 5 ports. I'm hoping that iVanki will put out a Thunderbolt 5 dock that is just like this with all these ports, but Thunderbolt 5. That would be cool. Catch you later. Have fun.